Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this 3-day weekend. As you can hear at my house now, the storm has hit, so I have some thunder and lightning going on, but it was a beautiful day, beautiful Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So let's talk about what we're doing for week 3. So when you click into World History, you're going to open the week 3 folder for September 7th through September 11th. And now let's look here at our week 3 lesson. Hopefully you are listening to this video. So the only group that will actually meet in a Google Meet this week will be the Remote Learning Academy students, and that's on Wednesday. I've included here the start times for each class period, and that's when all RLA students are to report to class. Attendance will be taken at the beginning of the period, and then I'm going to turn it in. If you join late, you're tardy, then you need to send me a message in a chat box so that I know that you're there. You know, there will be some Wednesdays when we may not be there for the full period. So hopefully if you're someone who runs late, you're going to get there before we move on. 5th period, same as always with remote learning. We meet at 11:29, and then we will break for lunch at 12:25. So that gives you that last 30 minutes before 6th period to have lunch. So that's for Remote Learning Academy students. So this week we're looking at various challenges to science and societal norms. And for Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to focus on women in science and Galileo. You know, women were not supposed to participate in the field of science, but we're going to see 2 women who approached it in 2 different paths, Margaret Cavendish and Mary Winkelmann. And then we're also going to look at Galileo. He was someone who not only challenged the church institution and areas of science, but he also allowed his arrogance to get a hold of him, and it actually brought him before the Inquisition, not once, but twice. So we're going to look at some primary, secondary sources for Tuesday and Wednesday, and I've attached them to this page, so you would actually open up the PDFs, which are always at the bottom, if you recall. One will be when the Cardinal Bellarmine and Galileo clash with each other, and the other is looking at Cavendish and Winkelmann. So under the materials, it will remind you that the PDFs are at the bottom. So the PDFs are the reading, and this time the answer sheets, the questions that you have to answer for each reading, I've included in a Word document. That way, you can actually type your answers on the Word documents and upload them onto Schoology. Now, I want you to pay close attention here. The answers to these 2 sets of readings are due by the beginning of your class period on Thursday. This includes students who are RLA, Remote Learning Academy, and the kids who are hybrid. So it's either you are uploading them at the start of your class period, or if you are hybrid on Thursday, I will check yours personally in class. So this assignment is due at the beginning of the class period, whether you are physically with me or at home on Thursday. Thursday and Friday, we're going to start to look at a flowchart activity, and it helps you practice the skill of understanding cause and effect. And we'll look at various sets of scientists, but this activity I'm going to post Wednesday evening. It is a 2-part activity, and the first part of it will be due by the end of class on Friday. PDFs. PDFs are the readings. So there are 2 sets of PDFs at the bottom, one with Galileo and one with the ladies, Cavendish and Winkelmann. And then there are 2 sets of Word docs, and these are the student answer sheets. So it's telling you these items are located at the bottom of the page. You are going to need to scroll down in order to access them. Reminder of the due dates, and I've also included on here. So this is our last week of our grace period. So you need to pay attention to the due dates, and quite a few of us have not been doing that. So after this week, I will start deducting a point for late assignments. Cavendish and Galileo reading, they are due again on Thursday at the beginning of your class period, whether you are physically with me or you are at home. The scientist flowchart, part 1, is due by the end of class on Friday. And again, this is an activity that you will not get access to until Thursday. So down here at our bottom, we see our 2 PDFs. Here's the one with the ladies, Cavendish and Winkleman. And then here's the other one, Galileo and Bellarmine. And then here's your Word docs for both of those readings. So they have 2 separate ones. All right. So hopefully everyone has a great week. And I look forward to seeing everyone who shows up for hybrid learning this week, along with our RLA students on Wednesday. You guys have a good one.